Hi everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, we're stepping into a quiet evening at the Bamboo Kitchen, where warmth, love, and hidden pain all share the same table. As Alex holds baby Henry and tells Lytuna the truth about everything, Mai's release, the secrets, and the storm that nearly destroyed them, one question lingers in the air. Can peace survive once you've seen the darkness behind it? If this story touches your heart or makes you think about what forgiveness truly means, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss the next chapter of this emotional journey. The sky outside is fading, that soft orange hour when everything feels half awake and half forgotten. The air smells like rice and lemongrass, and somewhere beyond the open window, cicadas begin their slow song. Alex holds Henry in his arms, the baby's tiny fingers tugging at his shirt collar, his laugh bubbling like a secret only he knows. Lytuna stands by the small gas stove, stirring something in the old pot, the firelight kissing her cheeks. It's quiet, too quiet, that kind of peace that makes old thoughts crawl back. Do you remember, Alex begins softly, when I told you things were finally getting better? Lytuna looks over her shoulder, smiling. You said that last week. He nods, smiling back, though something inside him tightens. Alex wanted to believe it, but there's something he didn't tell you. She turns off the stove and brings 2 bowls to the bamboo table. The smell of rice and boiled vegetables fills the room. Henry reaches for the spoon in Alex's hand, giggling. Alex lets him hold it. He takes a breath. Mai was released. Lytuna pauses, mid-step, her expression still gentle, but the silence stretches. Released, she repeats quietly. Her mother posted bail, Alex says. Doctors claim she was mentally unstable, needed treatment outside prison walls. It's legal. Fair, maybe, but it feels wrong. The bamboo walls creak softly as the evening wind slips through. Henry's breathing is steady, innocent, a sound that feels like forgiveness Alex doesn't deserve. She came back to the company, he continues. By law, her contract still stands. I couldn't stop it. He laughs under his breath, a laugh that aches. So I gave her a job that wouldn't hurt anyone. Head of cleaning. Lytuna blinks. Head of cleaning? He grins faintly. A fancy title for a mop and a bucket. She lets out a quiet laugh, and for a moment, the tension breaks. You and your sense of justice, she says, shaking her head. It's not justice, Alex answers softly. It's survival. Outside, the orange light fades into gray. The outlines of the mango trees beyond the fence grow darker. Henry yawns, pressing his face against Alex's chest. Alex rocks him slowly, rhythmically, the way he always does when his heart feels too heavy. She looked different, he says after a pause. Calm, controlled, the kind of calm that hides something. Alex couldn't read her anymore. Maybe he never could. Lytuna sits beside him, resting her chin on her hand. Her eyes catch the dim light, warm but steady. You think she's pretending? He nods. The detective thinks so too. He's been tracking Min. Says the man never left the country. They found signs he's still here, hiding somewhere close. Min. She whispers the name like it leaves a bad taste. Yeah, Alex murmurs. The ghost that won't go away. He sets Henry gently in the pink crib by the wall, that ridiculous color he bought without thinking. Lytuna laughs quietly, and Alex shrugs. Don't say it, I know. Pink. It's fine, she says softly. He looks good in it. Her words are light, but they settle deep in him. Because somehow that's what she does. She takes every heavy thing and makes it lighter. He glances toward the window. The last sunlight filters through the bamboo slats, turning the air into gold. "You know," he says quietly. "The detective called this morning. He said they found messages, proof that Mai's still talking to someone. Maybe Min, maybe someone worse." Tuna doesn't answer right away. She looks at the pot, stirring absent-mindedly. "And what will you do?" "Wait," Alex says. "For once, I'm going to wait. Let them think they're safe. Let the storm think I'm asleep." Henry stirs, letting out a small cry. Alex lifts him again, patting his back. The child's head rests against his shoulder, light, trusting, warm. "I used to think strength meant control," he whispers, more to himself than to her. Now Alex thinks it's knowing when to hold still. Tuna looks up at him. "You've changed." "Maybe," he admits. "Or maybe he's just tired." The night creeps in quietly. The stove flickers its last blue flame, and the small lamp on the wall glows weakly, casting soft shadows across the bamboo floor. The smell of rice lingers, the air thick with smoke and calm. Alex sits down again, Henry asleep in his arms. Tuna places her hand over his, wordless, steady. "For a long time," he says, "Alex thought peace was something you earned, something you buy with effort and loss. But now, he sees it's fragile. It exists only because people protect it. People like you." She smiles faintly, eyes glistening in the dim light. "Then let's protect it, together." For a moment, the world feels still. No past, no danger, no shadow. Just the three of them, in this bamboo kitchen, the hum of insects outside, the soft crackle of firewood dying out. And though he doesn't say it aloud, one thought circles quietly in Alex's mind. If the storm comes again, he'll face it, but not alone. The light has shifted completely now. The sky outside is a quiet violet, fading into the kind of blue that belongs only to small towns and slow evenings. Inside the kitchen, the oil lamp hums faintly. Shadows sway along the bamboo walls, gentle, familiar. Alex sits at the table, Henry asleep in his arms. Across from him, Tuna spoons rice into two bowls, the steam curling upward like ghosts of warmth. She slides one bowl toward him. "Eat before it gets cold." Alex looks at her, really looks. And for a moment, the ache in his chest softens. "You know," he says slowly, "sometimes I wonder what I'd be doing right now if I hadn't met you." Tuna smiles faintly. "Probably still at that desk of yours, glaring at everyone who breathes too loud." He laughs, a real one this time. The sound feels strange, almost foreign in his mouth. "Maybe. Or maybe I'd be worse, chasing ghosts, trying to fix people who don't want to be fixed." The wooden spoon clinks against the bowl. "You mean Mai?" He nods, silent for a moment. "Yes. I thought she was just lost. Someone who needed a chance. But now, every time I think of her, all I see is how blind I was." Tuna doesn't interrupt. She listens the way she always does, fully, quietly, like someone guarding space for another person's truth. Alex continues, voice steady but low. The detective called again. They traced one of the numbers connected to her phone. Found something. Audio logs. Tuna looks up. "Audio?" He nods. "A recording. Mai's voice. She told Dee not just to scare you, but to make you disappear. She said the child would be your weakness." The spoon in Tuna's hand freezes. For a long moment, neither of them speaks. The air itself seems to hold its breath. Alex sets the bowl aside and reaches across the table, taking her hand. But he didn't do it, he says quickly. He was a coward. He said he didn't have the stomach for it. That's why he stopped. Her fingers tremble slightly under his. She exhales, eyes lowering. So close, she whispers. Alex's thumb rubs slow circles over her knuckles. I didn't want to tell you. I thought maybe some things are better left unspoken, but you deserve to know. The lamp flickers. Outside, the sound of frogs fills the night. After a while, she says, "Do you hate her?" Alex leans back, staring at the dim ceiling. I don't know. Sometimes I think I do. But hate's like rust. It spreads. It eats everything. And I can't let it touch what I still have left. Tuna studies him. You've changed, she says softly. Before, you were all steel and order. Now you talk about rust and forgiveness. He smiles faintly. Maybe because I finally have something worth protecting. Henry stirs, mumbling a sleepy sound. Alex looks down at his son, not by blood, but by every beat of love he's learned to give. When I hold him, Alex says, I realize how fragile peace is. You spend years building it, and one jealous thought can burn it all down. Tuna rises to check the window, where the night presses softly against the glass. The garden outside glows faintly in the lamplight. The marigolds, the new corn rows, the small patch of basil she planted last week. It's strange, she murmurs, how the world can be so cruel and yet so gentle at the same time. Alex watches her silhouette. That's because people like you exist, he says. You see both. She turns to him, smiling quietly. And you still believe in people like me? He nods. More than ever. The crickets grow louder. Somewhere far away, a dog barks, then silence again. The kind of silence that only belongs to places where healing begins. Tuna sits back down. Do you think she'll come back? Alex doesn't answer right away. He looks at the lamp, at the soft flame shivering. People like Mai, he says finally, don't stop until they lose everything. Maybe she already has. Maybe she hasn't realized it yet. He looks at the sleeping child, his tiny chest rising and falling. But if she ever tries again, I'll be ready. Tuna tilts her head, a small teasing smile playing on her lips. Ready to fight? He shakes his head. Ready to forgive if it means keeping my peace. She looks at him, eyes reflecting the warm glow of the lamp. You sound like someone who finally found home. Alex chuckles softly. Maybe I have. He stands, gently laying Henry in the pink crib near the wall. The baby stirs once, then settles. The color of the crib glows faintly under the lamplight, ridiculous, endearing, completely perfect. Tuna walks over with the empty bowls, setting them in the basin. The sound of running water fills the quiet. Alex moves behind her, resting a hand on her shoulder. You know, he says, I used to think my life was about building things, contracts, deals, numbers. But now, this. He gestures around the tiny kitchen. This feels more real than anything I've ever signed. She leans into his touch. That's because this isn't built with paper. He laughs softly. No, it's built with burnt rice and late nights. They both laugh quietly, and for the first time in a long while, it's laughter that doesn't hide pain. Outside, the stars begin to appear, faint, scattered, like promises whispered to the dark. Alex turns off the lamp, and for a moment, only the sound of Henry's breathing fills the room. In the darkness, Alex whispers, If the storm comes again, we'll face it together. Tuna's voice answers, low, calm, certain, together. And as night fully claims the farm, The bamboo kitchen holds their warmth like a secret, fragile, fleeting, and real. In this chapter, peace returns, but only on the surface. As the sun sets over the bamboo kitchen, Alex finally opens up to Lytuna about everything he's kept inside. Mai's release, the ongoing investigation, and the recording that revealed her plan to harm Lytuna and baby Henry. The truth weighs heavy, but instead of anger, Alex chooses calm, realizing that strength isn't about revenge, it's about knowing when to protect what truly matters. Together, they share a quiet dinner, laughter softening the pain of the past. For the first time, Alex feels that home isn't built with walls or success, but with love and forgiveness. Yet, as night settles over the farm, one truth remains. Peace is fragile, and the shadow of what once was may not be gone forever.